Some stratagems in this game have pick rates so low that most players basically forgot they exist. Some sit around 3%, some are even below 1%. That doesn't mean they are bad, sometimes they are just underrated. And some are unpopular because they solve a very specific niche problem that rarely comes up. You will notice I'm using my real voice this time, so let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, let's get started. This will be a list of 5 stratagems, and the ordering is not only based on pick rates, but pick rates compared to their actual usefulness. Okay, number 5. Eagle Smoke Strike and Orbital Smoke Strike with an average pick rate of 0.4%. I don't want to throw around the term underrated for every stratagem, but when I couldn't complete a rapid acquisition mission without it, that tells you something. I also use them during Mega Factory missions. Smoke is niche and it is mostly makes sense on automaton missions. Termites fight up close and the Illuminate is still a little weak, but bots shoot from far away and smoke can break line of sight. This matters most when there are a lot of them, which usually happens on Super Helldive, Mega Factory maps or Rapid Acquisition missions. Keep in mind though that smoke is not invisibility. Bots can still fire through it and sometimes they will still hit you. But if you place it between yourself and the firing line, it gives you enough time to move, complete the objective or flee. Number 4. Orbital Gas Strike with an average pick rate of 3.83%. Orbital Gas Strike is really good against Terminids and the Illuminate and somewhat okay against automatons. Gas can kill a bunch of small enemies like the Voteless and smaller bugs. It can also soften up larger targets and disorient them. And now with the new update, gas also slows down enemies, but it also slows you down too, so keep that in mind. With cheap upgrades, its cooldown is only 64 seconds. It also combines well with a lot of other stratagems like turrets, like the Gatling turret, but you can use it on its own too. It often gets overlooked because it is not a usual damage stratagem. It is more of a support and control tool. It is good for retreating, clearing out enemies or controlling an area, and with such a low cooldown, it is a strong choice. Number 3. Gas Mines with an average pick rate of 3.47%. Gas Mines are similar to Orbital Gas Strike, but they have one big advantage. You can call them down and they stay on the ground until something triggers them. This is useful when you are waiting for extraction and want to cover multiple angles. This stratagem is excellent against Terminids and the Illuminate, but against automatons, I did not really like it. Enemies can walk into the mines randomly, but the central spinning unit also draws aggro, so they often start moving towards the center. This is also not a typical damage stratagem. It is more like a defensive line and a control tool. It is easy to mess up the positioning though. You can cover an objective with mines and make your teammates mad very quickly. Gas mines are bad when you throw them like a panic button. They are good when you use them like a defensive line in advance. So that is probably why people rarely use it, but when it is placed well, it is still an excellent stratagem. Number 2. Spear with an average pick rate of 3.2%. This might be unpopular, but sometimes the spear is good when you just want to chill. It is a point-and-click support weapon with auto-lock-on, so it does not require much aim. The damage is huge and it can one-shot a lot of targets. I usually use it against dragon roaches. They take 2 shots, but the spear still makes dealing with them much easier. It has a lot of range and it is really useful in automaton missions too, especially when you want to take out turrets without them seeing you. It does have some downsides though. You need to carry a backpack for the ammo and it can sometimes miss if the enemy is too close or you are in an enclosed area. Sometimes the lock-on can also be slow. I think the reason people dismiss it is that you don't have direct control over the projectile. Still, I think it is a great support weapon when you want to save, long-range anti-tank weapon without having to line up every shot manually. Okay, and now for the first place, the Gas Guard Dog with an average pick rate of 0.93%. As you can see, gas stratagems can be powerful. Guard Dog Breath is my number 1 pick because it protects you all the time. It is great against bugs and squids, but not so much against bots because they fight from range. But when enemies try to flank you, like Terminids, the Gas Guard Dog can disorient, damage and slow them. It is really good against chargers too because they will often just change direction. The gas also lingers, and because of that, the gas guard dog has really good uptime. Against smaller enemies, it is not only a control tool, but it can also kill them. Both less and smaller bugs die in seconds while other enemies get weakened. It is like the gas strike or gas mines, but without the same downsides. You don't have to aim, you don't have to call the strike, you don't have to do anything, you just have to wear it on your back. The only real downside is that you need to carry the backpack, but that's about it. Personally, this is my favorite backpack option when I want to play it safe. And it probably gets overlooked because in the past, Guard Dog Breath worked differently. It used to retarget enemies who already had the gas effect applied. Now it only targets enemies that do not have the effect yet. And that was a huge buff for this stratagem. So if you wrote this backpack off before the targeting change, it is worth trying it again. So these are the 5 stratagems I think are underrated right now. I don't think all of them are secretly broken or anything like that. Smoke is very niche, but on the bot front it can save a mission when you get overwhelmed. Orbital Gas Strike is not the biggest damage dealer, but the cooldown is low, the control is useful, and now the slow makes it even better. Gas mines are easy to mess up, but when you place them well, they can hold an angle for you. The spear can be annoying, and the lock-on is not always perfect, but it gives you a safe, a long-range anti-tank option. And the gas guard dog is my favorite one here, because it protects you constantly. It is not flashy, but over a full mission that value adds up. So I think the main mistake is comparing every single stratagem to the 500 kg bomb. For me, low pick rate is useful data, but it does not tell the whole story. A stratagem does not need to work everywhere, it only needs to solve the right problem often enough to justify the slot. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts about the new voiceover in the comments. And if you want to support the channel extra, you can also join as a member. There are 2 tiers, and if you want your name to appear on the support wall at the end of my videos, join the higher tier. Thanks for watching.